All right, let's get her going. It's the Real Kipper and Bourne Show. Jake the Snake Schultz, Derek Brandeo, Nick Kypreos, Justin Bourne, our very own Sammy McKee. It is the Leaf Hour edition of our program, but you would never know that based on the Edmonton Oiler jersey behind Justin Bourne.
Full time?
No. I'm just looking up and I see Oiler colors.
All right, well, we're backing people under the truck at 3:56. Hey, could you cut a bunch of clips from something that I didn't bring up until 2 minutes before the show?
Swear to God.
Yeah, let's back it up. Back it up. All right.
Hey, listen, I'm okay.
Right.
I'm all right. Leave the Oiler jersey. There's not a chance he would leave an Oiler jersey on his Leaf Hour edition.
Not if he doesn't have to. I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either. No. It's right. And I swear to God, Sammy, I zone in. I'm zoned out. We don't even speak before the show.
In fairness,
we don't.
We're all zoned out. We're all in a different
completely zoned out.
Yeah. The show starts when this show starts.
But
it doesn't start.
I'll tell you something.
Any sooner than that.
I've learned nothing from Sammy an hour before our shows for 5 years. Today, I learned that he doesn't like cream in his donuts. Right? Am I right? Tell him the conversation we had moments before I noticed that there was an Oiler jersey. Tell me what you were uttering to prepare ourselves for a big show today. What did you say?
I hate Boston cream donuts.
Thank you.
Because I consumed a whole Boston cream donut moments before the show.
I love.
And you don't like sandwiches, or you don't like sandwiches.
No, we don't like big. You don't like big sandwiches. We like sandwiches. It's not this like the big ones that.
This is the important stuff. Vertical's good. Horizontal's no good for.
This is really important stuff.
Well,
this is what makes our show so successful. Is the fact that we don't talk.
I had that back.
You can't handle the truth.
I think that. I mean, not to get too inside baseball, but I think one of the calling cards that does make our show great is that we have no idea what anybody's going to say until the show starts. We are very natural when we come on here with our reaction. So there you go.
So what'd you guys think of the hockey game last night?
They won. What a win. Congrats.
We said 2 points. 2 points.
We said
2 points.
Must win, can't lose.
I just said it was a free 2
right?
point night. That's all. Come get your 2 points. Come pick them up.
So everything's hunky-dory.
I can't see anything that is less than perfect, except for some things that we'll get to. But listen, they got 2 points.
And that's great.
We got
another
2
day
points.
to figure things out.
Well, we're settled in. We got our Leaf jersey. We know Sammy doesn't like anything in his donuts. We know that we're live.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I love donuts.
We're a daily donut show.
We do know we are live on Sportsnet 360, Sportsnet 590 The Fan in Toronto, and always streaming on Sportsnet Plus, and always available to you at your convenience, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube. Yes, the Maple Leafs completed a late rally against the Chicago Blackhawks with 2 goals in 8 seconds. Matthews, Joshua, late in the third period, when we had basically talked about yesterday's show about the game last night. The one thing that stood out to me was Sammy saying we need to see a certain something. I think that's the way you phrased it. Out of the leaders.
Yeah. You need to see a response.
Yes.
Here's what I said.
Did you?
I said I wanted to see Matthews do his thing in a game like this where he'd get a couple of goals or whatever, and you said it needs to look a certain way. Is what you said, Ken. You were about the look.
I cared about the look.
I got my 2 points, a goal and an assist. Maybe not exactly what I asked
Play
for.
the right way.
Yeah. Not.
How did you think it looked?
Do you want to go to Craig Barubi first, or do you want to go to us first? Probably. Let's go to Craig Barubi.
Which one do you want?
That
you
out
want
of the way.
in-locker room one that you asked me to cut 2 minutes before the show started?
You know what? that one stood out the most for me. So, the Toronto Maple Leafs with their social media and many teams, they do this now. As soon as the guys come in and the coach addresses the team, they cut it.
Can I admit something to you?
And they put it out there.
I absolutely
You
I
love
do.
it.
I love it as a fan.
I like getting that access as well.
And the NFL does an unbelievable job too. Their speeches are
but
like
then
out
it
of
makes
control.
The coaches be performative.
I love it.
You're
though.
right, but that unfortunately is the trade-off.
Yeah.
I am a little bit with Sammy on this, even though I can play the dinosaur. I get it. I get where the value is, and I clipped it. I asked you to clip it 5 minutes before because I think that there's value in it. And it goes back to our Amazon days where we watched the Leafs 3 or 4 years ago, and you can really get a sense of who they are on a day-to-day basis, a lot more out of it, even though we think it could be performance-driven or not. It's still fairly real.
Yeah, that is the part that I'm worried we're going to lose, right? Like, as a team, when you sit in that locker room and wait for your coach to come in and get a sense of what they thought of the game, it's immediately now it feels like it's going to be PR, right? Like, I don't know if you're really going to get the actual take of the coach. You know, you see, we got Spencer Carberry coming on today, and I've had several people send me Washington Capitals clips and be like, the Leafs could never have this. Carberry is gassing the boys up. You know, franchise leader and this, whatever. You know, hey, just round of snaps over here.
Somebody sent me one of his the other day.
Yeah,
where he gave him 2 days off, and the whole room went insane.
They said, ole, ole, ole.
They all were like jumping in a circle in the middle of the room.
And since then, they've given up 13 goals in 3 games. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bad response.
They've been crap ever since.
Yeah.
I'm the dinosaur.
But I think we're stealing an important part of the coach-team relationship. The post-game, I love it. I want to see it.
There's no such thing as intimacy anymore. Everybody's out there for everybody to see, and that's the demand right now.
Yeah.
So it is. It's
like,
at times it's Truman. I'm watching the Jim Carrey movie.
Like,
Truman.
I wonder if the coach gives a speech and then they go, "Okay, camera's out," and they go, "Boys, what is that?" Like, do you get a second version of the speech?
The whole world gets to judge you now 24/7 with the cameras.
I would say that the Leafs put out one where they did win. I don't know if it was earlier this year or late last year or whatever, where Barubi was like, yeah, happy we got the win, but there's a lot of work we still need to do. And like, there was like a bit of honesty. So I don't know if they do 2 takes.
Okay, so I asked you to clip this one because I think it is raw. I don't think that Craig Barubi is thinking about a camera in the room. I think I hope that they covered up a few F-bombs in it.
They did.
Okay, perfect. So let's have a raw, emotional Craig Barubi addressing his team after last night's come from behind victory.
Welcome back, Walsey. Good job. Real good job by everybody hanging in there. Big character win. That's a great comeback. Just shows perseverance and character, how we came back and won the game. Great job.
Boys, Waller, great job. Let's go to Dak.
Got the belt.
Thanks, Beastie.
Peace.
Way to grind that one out, boys. We got to get on a roll here and keep this thing going.
I think I'm going to admit the reason I like it is I get to hear the nicknames they have for each other because I'm so obsessed with nicknames. But Beastie is unreal. Monsty Beastie.
All right. This is where I may differ a little bit here, okay? And I wouldn't have come in as positive as Craig. I wouldn't have yelled at them, but I would not have gone into this whole shtick about character and perseverance when basically for 57 minutes I didn't see character and I didn't see perseverance.
But this is, I think you're trying to put it in them. Make them believe that that's what it was and instill that confidence, truth or not.
See, that's it.
But yes, and I'm not saying that you're wrong, and I'm not saying that my way is definitively better or it's what the team needs. Chief's around them all the time, every day. He knows them better than I do. So that's where you're into this good cop, bad cop parent thing where someone says he needs a kick in the ass or the other one says, no, he needs a pat on the back. Me personally, my first instinct would have been shut the door and sit down. And please tell me why. And let's go down the list that we went down yesterday. Okay. No Connor Bedard. I called out the leaders. Joe Bowen Knight. We're at home. We got Joseph Wall back. That we can come out And as Craig Barubi well documented on all our Instagrams last night, he can tear a strip off of them with one shot on goal in the first 14 minutes, then go into a second period where everybody's calling maybe the worst second period all year long. Okay?
I don't know.
Whatever the case
We've had
is.
a lot of those.
Okay, and we're watching TSN. They had the broadcast last night. Tomorrow night we'll have it on.
Yep.
Those guys start having discussions on whether or not they've quit on their coach and whether it's the right decision if people are contemplating about firing him or not. And if I'm not mistaken, our group chat also had someone insinuate, like, should they fire somebody?
No. It was kicked off. I think it was 2-0. I put in the chat rebuild.
So we've got rebuild.
I was
We've
joking.
we got people insinuating
I s-
whether a coaching change is
I
coming
said,
on.
Okay, if we're doing group chat confidential, which is a great segment I want to do in a show one day. I said I think Craig can get fired tomorrow if they lose this game by margin.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you get
Which
my
I think
point.
is actually something.
Okay, you get my point. Now we're going into a third period, and at the 10-minute mark, I'm hearing stereo sound of boos I haven't heard in a long time. And I'm thinking to myself, man, they are within a whisker right now of waffles on the ice,
100%.
jerseys on the ice. Okay?
Here come the pretzels.
So at some point after the game, I would remind the players of all of this, but somehow we take 3 minutes of last night and we flush everything else down the toilet, and we're just going to focus on character and perseverance, and let's build off of this.
It sounds like Daddy came home and decided it was the pat on the back rather than the kick in the butt that the team needed.
Is that a good thing? Is that okay for you?
Well, listen, I think it's a very good question. And I don't know. One thing we have been surprised by has been Barubi's penchant to use the carrot more than the stick. I think we thought when he came here we'd see a little bit more of the stick. I would say there's more longevity in the carrot and the back pat if things come around. You know, it's a long season to just be, laying into guys the whole time through. But Kip, to your point, we weren't the only group chat that said rebuild, fire the coach, whatever. The fans in the building were starting.
Everybody.
Right. So I'm looking at
Everybody.
the hockey news right now. Ken Campbell said the Leafs played like they wanted their coach to be fired for 50 minutes last. That's the opening line of that article. Like it's out there.
It's out there. We're not it. We're not it.
To both of your conversations, I would really hope it's the pat on the back, and that's not his actual thoughts on the hockey. Like, I hope that's not what he
I
thought.
love that because I agree.
It's like, if that's what he thought,
I
then,
hope
oh
it's
my-
PR spin.
Yes.
I hope he's aware that
Yes.
was no good.
No,
That
like,
was downright bad.
like if he's going in there being like, boy, you guys showed a lot of character tonight on that wrist shot that got through barely went into the net, and then got a gift power play, and then got a goalie coughing one up to you in the slot. Like,
Don't read into anything like that.
Yeah.
I just hope that that's PR. I do.
Sorry, but like, it's not. There's no PR fooling here.
Not on this show.
I mean, no.
We're hip to the game.
Oh yeah, we know everything.
But I don't. I believe that Craig Barubi believes that he needs to do this with love and support.
Yeah.
And I don't know how long. Like, we're almost halfway through the season. Like, hasn't he tried this already?
But it is telling, I think, that the stuff that we're not privy to, the only place we see him and we don't hear the message, we see him losing his absolute mind. Right? Like, we don't get to hear what he's saying here in this clip on the bench, one freaking shot or whatever. We know he's hot and yells at the guys and gives it to them in the one area where he's telling what he truly thinks. So I do believe, to Sam's point, that he's not.
But then why portray that other BS then?
Look, they get the people off. They get the flies off.
I think the Flies are a little bit more intelligent than that.
Yeah, I mean,
I do.
I actually, what I said
Yeah,
last.
that's a good point too.
I said it on Leafs. I think the Leafs crowd did a better job of inspiring the players last night than the coaching staff did. Like, that was a early, loud boo. What was it, 11 minutes left, 10 minutes left? It was definitely
I think
loud.
Oliver Ekman-Larsson scored right after that.
It was immediately
I wouldn't even want to know if they would have gone in late into that period, what it would have sounded like down 2-0. They got a goal right away, and it nipped it.
And give credit to the crowd. The pop on the Matthews goal